Step number 1. To get your drawing off to a good start, your head really needs to fill the entire top of the paper, just like I'm showing here with my finger. Now watch me draw it with my pencil. It's just a bit inside the edge of the printed paper and almost touches the top of the actual paper. Step number 2. To draw the eyes, it's smart to plan them with dots first. You want 4 dots that are equally spaced apart. A rule of thumb to follow is that the width of any eye needs to be about the same as the space between 2 eyes. These are ready to go. Step number 3. Now draw the outer eye shape by connecting the dots with curves, like I'm doing here. Draw them on both eyes. Step number 4. Now draw the iris. To make the eyes look relaxed, draw the iris tucked behind the lid a bit, so you only see the sides. Now add the pupils. They are circles that touch the top of the eye. Step number 5. If you'd like to add shiny highlight spots to your eyes, add a small circle like this. Now draw a curve above each eye to form the eyelid. Add eyelashes on both eyes. Draw them as long or as short as you want. And there should be room to add just the tops of the ears on either side of the head. Step number 6. Now it's time to draw your hairline on your forehead. I'm drawing longer bangs here, but feel free to make yours shorter or curlier or parted or pulled back too. Just take your best guess as to what they look like. To add hair on top of the head, add another line that is either smooth or has a dip to indicate a part. Step number 7. Now, when you erase that inside headline, your hair will look a bit softer and more realistic. Add your eyebrows, either peeking out from behind bangs or showing completely. Step number 8. To make it look like you're holding your paper, draw about 3 finger shapes like this on the right side. Now draw the same 3 fingers on the left, angled in the opposite direction, of course. Now you can complete the fingers with a fingernail on each tip. Obviously, these printed lines inside the fingers cannot be erased, but that's okay. They are light and the skin color will help cover them up. Lastly, you need to draw just the top line of a nose that shows above the paper. Step number 9. Now the fun part, adding your name to the top of the paper. Use that big white space here and print your name as neatly as you can. Carefully write the words, "My goals are," and add 3 numbers below. Take a few minutes to fill them in with whatever you have decided is important to you. When those goals are written out, it's time to start tracing. I'm going to leave mine blank for the moment, so you have a better chance of coming up with your own ideas. Now it's time to trace the entire head and fingers with your black marker. It also helps to trace the edge of the writing paper too, so it shows up really well. And while you have that black marker out, go ahead and fill in the pupils in the eyes. Okay, I went ahead and wrote and traced my goals so I can have a finished paper too. Take a moment to erase any extra pencil lines that are still showing. Now you can choose your hair color and start to fill it in. Most likely your eyebrows will be the same color as your hair, but that of course is for you to decide. Then color in the iris part of your eyes. Now find a good skin color that matches yours and begin to fill in the face. Be sure to press hard to get lots of color and don't forget those fingers. And now you need to fill in your background. Using your favorite color might be a good idea. Coloring neatly will make your white paper stand out, so don't be tempted to skip this part. It really makes everything look so much more finished. And there is my finished goal drawing. I think you'll find this printed template really helps blend